Grand Rising family, and welcome to today's reading. So, I did pull a few cards from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck to inspire me on what to make this reading about. So, the cards that came out were Queen Nandi, Aunt Nancy, and Jumbi. And with these energies together, I'm sensing that today's reading should be about what tea your intuition is trying to spill to you about people in your life that may not necessarily have your best interest at heart. Secret enemies. Some of you guys may have some ops out there, or just people holding you back in general. So I do want to say, like, these readings, a few of them are a little heavy, but we are in the fall season, things are starting to wind down. We're being called to look at our shadows and, deal with some of the tougher aspects of life. And we all go through things. So I think it's important to get these messages out there when they come up. I do want to say that even though some of the things that came up in these readings were a little bit tough, I think that they were all uplifting in the end. And I hope that you guys found some inspiration in them. So, with that said, I'm going to have you choose from these cards for your readings. Pile 1 is going to be Queen Nandi. Pile 2 is going to be Aunt Nancy. And pile 3 is going to be Jumbi. So, find your timestamp below, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, Pawan. Welcome to your reading on the tea that your intuition is trying to spill to you about people who just don't have your best interests in mind. Like I said, some of y'all might have some secret enemies, some ops out there, or just, people who are just holding you back, even unintentionally. This reading is spilling the tea on that situation for you. So intuitively, you chose the Queen Nandi card, who in my African Rising Oracle deck represents the idea of intuition, right? And before we get to her, just even more confirmation for you is this Mother of Baskets card came out at the top of your reading. And the Mother of Baskets here is all about following your intuition and using it as guidance to call blessings into your life. That is the Mother of Baskets energy right here, right now. So I do want to start off by calling your attention to these major arcana cards that also came out at the top of your reading right next to this Mother of Baskets. We have the Clown card, which is like the energy of the Fool, right? This is starting something new. This is embarking on new adventures. This is going where you have not gone before, right? And then you have the Shaman card coming out right next to that, which is kind of interesting because the Shaman card, this is about having a little bit more wisdom. And that wisdom really comes from, being committed and focused to studying and following a specific path or vision, right? It's like you're following a specific path or vision that often comes from a spiritual place, but you're doing the things here in the, earthly realm. You're doing the things physically as well to, align with that vision, right? It's commitment. And then you've got the Medicine Man coming out for you, another major arcana card. This is like the energy of the magician. So what I'm getting from this card is this is using all of the resources that you already have around you, right? All of the things that you have now, not the things that you're waiting to get manifestations you're waiting to, come in. This is not about those things. This is not about, the things that you have lost or crying over spilled milk. This is about calling in and gathering all of the resources that you have now and using those things, and those things being enough to allow you to call in your own blessings, to, make your manifestations materialize. So you're being intuitively led to use your resources, the things that you have with you now, and to be committed to that and make your manifestations materialize. And this is going to be new for you in some way with this clown card coming out. You're stepping onto a new path. This is a different point in your journey. You're taking a turn, right? Now, let's get to the information about, these ops, because really what I'm getting though from this reading is that with this Two of Fire card coming out down here, like this is someone that you've been in a close connection or a relationship with, and I'm not getting that it's necessarily a romantic relationship. For some of you, it may be, this is someone that I'm getting that you've tried to build something with. With it being the Two of Fire, I'm thinking for most of you, it's about, a creative project or a career or a business. Now, for some of you, it may be about building a foundation, with this person in your life, a family, things like that. But for most of you, I'm getting this is really about, a business partnership or a business partnership or a creative, project or something that you wanted to build with someone, right? Something that you were willing to put in equal work and effort to. But this person was not with this Two of Fire in reverse. This person was not. And I'm getting from this reading that this is a call to just kind of like cut the dead weight, because this person is dead weight is what I'm seeing here. With this Ten of Fire coming out in reverse for oppression, right next to this Father of Sticks energy, what I'm really getting is that what attracted this person to you and made them agree to even, do this project with you is they did see your vision for how fruitful it could be. And they like that. And they also saw that you were someone who is really driven, really driven, determined, good at making plans, reaching goals. You're going to put in the work. Once your mind is set to something, you are devoted. With the Shaman card again coming out at the top of your reading, you are devoted. You stick to the path. You get it done, right? And they saw that. And when you explained your vision to them, they saw that not only did it sound like a good idea, but you're the person who's going to get it done. So they saw in their eyes a harvest, right? But they never really wanted to put in the work. They didn't want to plant and water the seeds with you, is what I'm getting with this Ten of Fire for oppression, really. In reverse, right next to this Father of Six. Like they wanted you to put in all of your energy. They wanted you to use all of your effort, your labor into this project, into this thing, and they just kind of want to sit back and chill and wait for the blessings to come in. Like that was kind of the plan here, and that's because they're not really devoted to your vision the way that you are, is what I'm seeing. Like, yeah, if it works out, they want to reap the blessings, they'll celebrate with you, but they're not willing to put in the work because they're not as devoted as you are. They're not. And with this Seven of Water for excess coming out in reverse, what I'm getting is that you are no longer you're living in reality about the situation now. You're starting to live in reality. The illusion that you had about what this person could be able to bring to the table, when it came to this project, this thing you were trying to build together. The illusion that you had about what they were going to bring to the table has been shattered, really. Your intuition is telling you that there's not really any more value in their contributions, and it's really because they've contributed so little. With this Father of Six and this Ten of Fire in reverse, like I'm getting that this is, the energy of someone who has probably just ghosted you. You were supposed to get together or meet to work on something, or they were supposed to bring a piece of research, or this could be a class project for some of y'all if you're in college or whatever. This could be that. I'm getting that as well. But this is someone who just kind of ghosted you. They just kind of sat back and said, oh, let me take a rain check, and just kind of like left you to try and meet the deadlines and pound things out on your own. So because you've been treated in that way, and you've still been able to reach a a certain level of success on this, right? Like you've still been able to make strides because you've got this Father of Six energy and it's upright. It is erect. You've still been able to make strides. But you've been working your ass off and they've been sitting back. They have been sitting back. So because of this like realization of everything that's been going on and taking it in, because you're learning your lessons, really is what's happening. Like, yeah, maybe you were a little naive, maybe you had on some rose colored glasses about this person, maybe you projected onto them what you wanted to see in them. It could be that, or maybe they just tricked you, but in some way you were a little naive. And that's okay because we are all there sometimes. Don't beat up on yourself about it. It's done. Okay? But you're not a dummy either. You're paying attention. You're paying attention to this person's actions, the way they've treated you. You're paying attention to, how little effort that they've put into this. And you're taking notes with the Seven of Water. Yeah, you're taking notes. And I'm also getting that the whole reason that you connected with this person on this project in the first place, it's because of this Five of Air energy for fear, right? Like you were afraid that without this person, you couldn't reach a certain level of success on this project. You were afraid that without the skills that you thought they had, or that, they portrayed that they had, whatever expertise or whatever element that you thought that you didn't have that they need to bring to the table, you were afraid to not have them because you thought you needed them in this to reach a certain level of success. But now, since you've done all this work on your own and they've just kind of laid back, you're no longer afraid of not having them because you see that you were able to reach a certain level of success on this without them. You were forced to. This was a lesson that you were meant to learn. This is a lesson that you were meant to learn about your own personal power with this medicine man coming up here. Yeah, about the power that you have, the things that you already have within you that you don't have to search outside of yourself for. And now that fear has shifted, though. You're no longer afraid to not have them. You are afraid now of stagnation. I'm seeing with this Eight of Water in reverse. Like you're afraid that you can't continue to grow, that now they're holding you back. They're dead weight at this point. This is the energy of like, I could do bad all by myself, but I mean, hell, I'm not really doing bad, but I could do better by myself. You could do better by yourself on this, or, with disconnecting from this person on this project. I'm not saying that this is someone, you've got to cut out of your life, but look, we're not all meant to work with, each other on everything. Some personalities just don't gel, some work styles, work ethics just don't gel. And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Some values just, don't quite align. This could be people we're cool with otherwise. I'm not telling you to go and ruin any of your relationships with people. But what I am saying is that it looks like this project doesn't need them. Because you want to be able to grow. Yeah, like you no longer fear the loss of this person. With this Five of Baskets, this is about fear of loss. You used to fear the loss of this person. Now you fear stagnation by holding on to this person when it comes to this project. And this fear, all of these fears, like this is your intuition trying to speak to you. This is your gut, right? That fear is coming from your gut. It's coming from your intuition. It's coming from you trying to tell you that, like, you can do this on your own now because you've been doing it on your own all along. Yeah. Because you've been doing it on your own all along. And with this Mother of Baskets, your intuition, it's like it's guiding you to like listen and take heed so that you can call in your blessings. This is how you're going to call in your blessings. with this Mother of Baskets coming out. This is following your intuition this way. This is how you're going to call in your blessings. You're going to use everything that you have around you already with this medicine man energy to manifest what it is you're trying to create with this project. And also, I'm getting that you might be creating space also with this Two of Fire coming out in reverse. On this last row here underneath the medicine man, you might be also creating space for a new partner who shares your passion and devotion and dedication and drive to come in and help you on this as well. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you, Pal One. I hope this message resonated with you and that you found it helpful in your life. If it did, please drop me a red heart in the comment box. And as always, be blessed. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is on the tea that your intuition is trying to spill to you about some people in your life that might not necessarily have your best interest at heart. So, first off, you were intuitively drawn, I believe, to the Aunt Nancy card. And this card comes to us from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. And in this deck, it represents the energy of betrayal and trickery. So, you already know this reading is going to get nasty. Now, in your spread, Aunt Nancy falls out between the Five of Earth and the Two of Fire. So, the Five of Earth representing stability, financial security, right? And the Two of Fire representing will and really like interactions with another person, like two people using their combined energies for something. So, what I'm seeing is that you had a trusted partner who really sort of took advantage of you financially. That's what I'm seeing with this. For some of you, this may have been someone literally scamming you, getting you involved in a pyramid scheme, telling you, they needed an investment from you in a business that they just never even intended to bring into fruition. This is someone who borrowed money from you and never paid you back. Come to find out, they never even intended on paying you back. This is someone who lied to you and told you that they needed money for something else, like something serious, keeping their lights on, a sick child, something like that. And come to find out, they spent it on something frivolous and ridiculous, buying tables and bottles in the club, like something like that. Someone just sort of just plotting to take from you. Plotting to take from you. And that's confirmed too with this Seven of Knives card coming out. Right above the Two of Fire, you have the Seven of Knives. And knives energy, that's air energy. So that's about, communication, the mind, planning, right? The mental faculties. And the Seven of Knives in particular it's specifically about precision and planning. It's about laying perfect plans. It's about aiming for your target and not missing. Plans that yield certain results, right? And this particular Seven of Knives, it's from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. But it portrays a woman who's like in the kitchen, she's got a pot on the stove, so she just looks like she's innocently cooking dinner, right? That's what you see with the plain eye. But the story of this woman in this card, according to the guidebook, with this deck, is that she is actually cooking up a spell over her husband to keep him faithful. She's covertly like inserting her own intentions to bend things to her own will. She's plotting. Like I said, confirmation for this Aunt Nancy card that you were intuitively drawn to, because Aunt Nancy here, she's a spider, right? That's how she's portrayed. And what do spiders do? They weave webs to trap their prey so that they can take from them, right? So, yeah, someone was plotting to take from you. They were plotting. And they had no concern, no regard for your stability, your comfort. We see that here, not only with this five of earth for insecurity coming out, but right above that is the mother of coins coming out in reverse in your spread. And the mother of coins here, she's laying in a bed, she's comfortable, she's relaxed, she's got an eye mask on, she's got a bundle of lavender right next to her, calming, peaceful energy. She is peaceful, she is abundant, she has everything she wants, everything she needs, and she doesn't have to lift a finger. She's relaxing, right? You have that energy in reverse. You have that energy in reverse coming out right above the five of earth, right in the same row with the seven of knives. Someone was plotting to take from you and did not care how uncomfortable it made you, did not care how much it shook your stability, how it shook your peace. What they were really concerned with this John Horse coming out. John Horse is fire energy, this card. This is like emperor energy. And we all know that fire energy can be a bit egotistical, at times when it's in its low vibration. It can be egotistical, lots of ambition too. So someone was like really looking out for self, really looking to feed their own ego, their own desires. They did not care about you in this. And that really hurt too, I'm getting with this five of water for loss. Like you felt an emotional loss. Like this hurt you to your heart because, like I said, with this two of fire, you trusted this person. You trusted this connection. And when you were giving, because I'm seeing here with the Son of Coins coming out at the bottom of your spread, along with the Ace of Coins and the Six of Coins, like in your mind, you were planning when you gave this money, you were planning for it to be an investment in someone, I'm getting for some of you, something that would help them, give them a break, make their life a little better or easier. It was genuine. For some of you, though, this was an investment that you planned on, that you like genuinely thought that you would yield interest and dividends from. Something that you thought was solid and trustworthy and worthy of your hard earned money. Because I'm also getting, with the Son of Coins energy, a lot of you are kind of still in like the earlier stages of your life too. Not all, but a good number of you. So like you had good intentions when you gave this money, so it hurt you to your heart with this five of water for loss when you realized that you had been scammed, or you realized that it wasn't what you thought. But the spirit guide card coming out, you got the spirit guide card coming out right under this Aunt Nancy card, right under this betrayal. And this spirit guide card, this is the energy of judgment, right? And I'm not even like really just talking about like judgment in the courts and stuff. No, this is like spiritual judgment. This is like the hand of God moving in your life to set things right, to put things back into balance, to bring harmony. I'm getting, right? With this Eight of Water coming out right next to the Spirit Guide card, I'm getting to give you your peace back. Yeah, this peace that was shaken with your Mother of Coins in reverse and this Five of Earth, for insecurity, like you're going to get your peace back. And I'm also getting that whatever this person was, whoever this person was, whatever this entity was that like took from you, that scammed you, like everything that they took from you is being taken right back from them. This isn't rolling, They're gonna have to take an L because those blessings weren't meant for them. And I'm also getting with this Ace of Coins too coming out right underneath the Spirit Guide card. I'm also getting that for a lot of you, you can expect a small financial blessing soon. And I'm getting that this is a token or meant to be like a divine token of like love to you, and a reminder that you are being looked out for, that like the universe has your back and that things are going to be okay. And I'm also getting as well that like spirit doesn't want you to stop taking chances, to stop investing in things that you believe in. That is not the lesson that you were supposed to learn here. You were supposed to learn a lesson, but that is not it. So still keep taking chances. One of those chances that you take one day is going to bear fruit, whether it be financial gain or, just great spiritual and emotional fulfillment. But to keep taking chances, however, you need to do so while honoring the wisdom that you've gained from this experience. And to honor the wisdom that you've gained here, what you need to do is make sure you're looking out for the red flags. Review the situation in your mind. Don't forget what you've learned from this experience. Be cautious. Be cautious before you give your coins. Make sure you're giving to a worthy cause. Do your research. Know that everyone's intentions, aren't always going to be good. But like this doesn't mean that you should stop giving, that you should stop taking a chance, that you should stop investing your resources, because I'm seeing that it will pay off for you. You just need to do so with discernment. That's what this is about. This is about you having more discernment. So I think that is all that I have for you guys today, Pal 2. So I hope you get those blessings soon, that, little financial blessing. If you do, come back and let me know. If this reading inspired you or resonated with you in any way, I am glad that it did. Please drop me a black heart in the comment box and like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to get more readings. And as always, be blessed. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome to your reading. This reading is on the tea that your intuition is trying to spill to you about people in your life that might be holding you back or might not necessarily have your best interests at heart. So first off, you chose the Jumbie card. And this card comes to us from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. And this card represents the energy of mask. So I'm getting for a lot of you, like there's this beautiful and unique part of you that you're hiding from the world. For many of you, it's a unique talent or art that you want to create that you're afraid might go against the grain a little too much. Yeah, it's something that you're not wanting to be judged on, something you don't want people to misunderstand or criticize, something that's dear to you. For a lot of you, I am getting that this is something creative. There's a lot of water in this spread. You've got the father of water coming out, the mother of baskets, the daughter of water. A lot of water energy here. A lot of you may be water signs as well. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and your sun, moon, or rising. Perhaps you even have a stellium in one of these signs. Yeah, a lot of you are very sensitive and very creative. I'm hearing, what did Erica Badu say? Like, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from you guys. So it's like you take enjoyment and secret pleasure in, this thing, but you just don't want to show it to the world, or you're just kind of nervous about it. And for some of you, it's not even about art. It's literally about like your self-expression, the way you show up in the world, the way you adorn your body. For some of you, and I'm not getting all, but like for some of you, you may have fallen into the trap of like, sort of getting sucked into like feeding these internet aesthetics, right? And they might not really align with the way that you feel you want to show up. It's just you don't want to be ostracized. You don't want to be different. That's not for all of you though. It's not. But for some of you, it's like this feeling that your insides don't match your outsides in a way, like the way that you've chosen to, like dress your body and show up. You're only doing it to fit in, not because that's what's true to your spirit. So that's a message for a few, not for all. But either way, with this Ten of Sticks coming out right next to the Jumbie card, and right above the Ten of Sticks, you've got the Ten of Fire coming out. So with both of these cards coming out, they both represent the energy of oppression. So it's like wearing this mask, it's like shackles to you, It's like it's oppressing your spirit is what I'm getting with this Miss Ida card coming out on the other side of the Jumbie. Miss Ida is a high priestess. So this card is about being spiritually connected, like being connected to the divine. It's about being in alignment. It's about, following your intuition, about being patient with yourself, right? It's oppressing like your spirit to wear this mask. It's not like it's not in your purpose. Is what I'm getting. There's an inner knowing. And yeah, because with the free man card, it's coming out right above the Jumbie. And the free man, this is like the energy of the Fool if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite Tarot. But with the free man, this particular card, this is a man who has just gotten away from bondage. He's just been released from bondage. He's stepping out on his own for the first time, able to travel a new path, a new road of his own choosing. Right? So with this Freeman card coming out right above the Jumbie, it's like you're being called to free yourself from the bondage of wearing this mask, from the bondage of not fully expressing the way that your spirit has been calling you to express, from the bondage of not feeling like you can create that piece of art, that new business, that thing that's a little different. But even though you don't want to step out from the crowd in this way, it's like you were born to shine brightly and to set yourself apart. That's what I'm getting with this Ace of Sticks. Like this unique thing that you feel you need to hide, like that is exactly what sparks the fire for blessings to come into your life. Yeah, with this, because this Ace of Sticks, it comes out right next to this Ten of Earth. Give me a moment. I need to get a sip of water. But yeah, so this Ace of Sticks right next to this Ten of Earth for wealth. Like, it's like you doing this new thing, you stepping out. It calls blessings of wealth and luck in for you. And I'm getting what that's coming from is it's coming from people that really appreciate this side of you that you let show. They appreciate it on a soul level is what I'm getting with this Father of Water and Mother of Baskets coming out right next to the Ace of Sticks. In the same row with this Ten of Earth. Like, there's an audience for whatever this thing is. Like, there are people who appreciate what you have to share deeply within their spirits. It's like you're letting your light shine and you're touching others. You're meant to touch others. This Ace of Sticks, yeah, it's like a torch. It's like you sharing your light. It touches them so much that you're going to find yourself, you're going to find new opportunities, is what I'm seeing. Like opportunities are going to come from these connections. Yeah. With this Ten of Earth and this Four of Coins, it's like opportunities are going to start falling into your lap. And this Four of Coins, it comes out right next to this Two of Air. So it's like, people that you have like minds, with. These opportunities are going to come from people that you have like minds with. And yeah, with this Aunt Caroline card coming out right next to the Two of Air. Aunt Caroline, this is a card about fate. And she's coming out in reverse here right now, but she's in reverse here right now because I believe like I said, you're blocking your blessings with this mask that you're wearing. Not only are you blocking your face, your true authentic self, not only are you oppressing yourself emotionally, spiritually, but you're blocking the blessings that are meant for you by not standing in your true authentic self. In whatever aspect of life this is for you. It's going to be different for all of you. This is a collective reading. But I'm also seeing you've got the Six of Sticks coming out. This is for victory. This is, yeah, like I said, like people are going to celebrate you for this thing that you thought you might be ostracized for, or that you thought would be too hard or too difficult to put forward. People are going to celebrate you for this. You're going to have fans. You're going to call in you know, a soul tribe, friendships, admirers. You're going to be celebrated. And that's where your blessings are going to come from, because they're going to give you offers and opportunities. And also, with this Black Herman card coming out, this card is coming out right over Dr. Buzzard. With this Black Herman card coming out, I'm getting that, like, everything that you have, like, naturally. Like, you're not wanting for anything. Everything that you have naturally is enough to make this happen for yourself. Like, you are enough. You need to know that. You are enough. You can take this mask off. Your authentic self is enough. Your raw talent is enough. With this Dr. Buzzard card coming out, like, this is a judgment card. Like, this is meant for you. Success is meant for you. Being appreciated, celebrated, admired in this regard, like, this is meant for you. Take off the mask. Claim your blessings. Step into them. That's what I'm getting for you guys, Pile 3. So that's all the messages that I have for you today. I hope and pray that this reading inspired you and that it resonated with you. And if it did, please drop me a green heart in the comment box. If you'd like to get more readings, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, be blessed.